After a classic British symbol undergoes a contemporary redesign, what results? Step right up, everyone. The all-new 2025 Morris Minor. This cutting-edge vehicle expertly combines heritage with cutting-edge technology. Get ready for an unforgettable adventure that you won't want to miss. The 2025 Morris Minor is going to be a hit with both longtime classic car enthusiasts and younger drivers who value modern comforts with a nod to the past. A modest and inexpensive vehicle, the original Morris Minor was made to be available to everyone. Because of its timeless good looks, sturdy construction, and legendary British design, it quickly rose to the ranks of the most cherished automobiles of its day. Morris Minors were ubiquitous in British driveways from the late 1940s through the early 1970s, serving as transportation for working-class families and small company owners alike. It became a smashing success due to its reasonable price and useful features. Morris Minors were once popular due to its basic grilles, rounded fenders, and round headlights, all of which contributed to the car's endearingly understated charm. It was more than a vehicle. It came to represent the resiliency and optimism of post-war Britain. With almost 1.6 million units sold globally by the time production of the original model ceased in 1971, the Morris Minor was undeniably one of the most prosperous British automobiles ever manufactured. In 2025, things have changed, and the Morris Minor is making a triumphant return, prepared to steal the show once more. This is more than an homage. It's a whole new design that incorporates all the best features of the Morris Minor along with state-of-the-art technology and contemporary conveniences. The way the 2025 Morris Minor manages to combine modern design elements with its more retro influences is the first thing that will grab your attention. Sleeker than before, the signature curving grille and round headlamps are faithful to the design's roots. A more dynamic and fluid appearance is achieved by the new model's beautiful flow, which is achieved by bold lines that curve outward. Sleek, contemporary alloy wheels complete the 2025 model year's revamped appearance. A touch of sophistication that was missing from the initial blueprint is provided by the chrome accents that run along the door handles, window trims, and side mirrors. These contemporary touches give the Morris Minor an air of authentic hybridity, where the past meets the present. Consider how the chrome bumper takes the design to the next level by adding an air of refined elegance. In the meanwhile, there is a noticeable improvement in the exterior's smoothness and refinement, particularly in the door handles. The color scheme is a very appealing feature of the 2025 Morris Minor. There will be a plethora of colors available to drivers, from bold to subtle, with some new shades adding a more modern vibe to the vehicle. Those looking to turn heads while driving will find the Pacific Blue Metallic to be an exceptional option. The appearance of the 2025 Morris Minor is a tribute to the past, but the true testament to the modernity can be found inside. A combination of modern conveniences and tasteful nods to the past define the cabin. One example is the plush steering wheel, which is leather-wrapped with wooden details and harkens back to the iconic Morris Minor. In a seamless fusion of the modern with the classic, the dashboard showcases analog-style dials accompanied by a digital touchscreen. The car has all the latest features built right in, with features like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a wireless charging pad. You can stay connected without any problems, whether you're a driver or a passenger. With its modern design and 13.4-inch touchscreen, the infotainment system, navigation, and vehicle settings are all easily accessible. After the original Morris Minor's stripped-down dashboard, the 2025 model is well-suited to modern drivers thanks to its extensive upgrade. Soft leather seats with quilted stitching provide a high-end look and feel that is faithful to the original Morris Minor design. For both short commutes and lengthy car rides, these chairs offer the ideal combination of style and comfort. You may add an extra level of contemporary comfort with heated and ventilated seats. Every interior detail, from the wood grain console to the chrome button finishes, has been painstakingly designed to provide a sumptuous ride without compromising the Morris Minor's signature simplicity and grace. Classic automobiles weren't traditionally known for their spacious backseats, but that has all changed. There's plenty of legroom and headroom for all passengers. More functionality and practicality than ever before is offered by the new Morris Minor, thanks to its ingenious storage compartments and flexible rear seats. The 2025 Morris Minor has far more modern underpinnings than its forerunner. A powerful turbocharged engine is included on the updated model, The 1.5-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine provides ample power for a sporty and comfortable ride, while also managing to get great gas mileage. This makes the vehicle an attractive and functional option for regular use. There will be hybrid and all-electric versions of the 2025 Morris Minor for individuals concerned about the environment. The hybrid version enhances fuel economy and reduces emissions by integrating the turbocharged engine with an electric motor. In contrast, the all-electric model will appeal to environmentally concerned motorists who value performance and style but cannot tolerate emissions. Morris Minor's adoption of electric and hybrid powertrains reflects modern consumer preference for cleaner, more environmentally friendly automobiles. The 2025 Morris Minor has received some updates, but it has kept enough of its vintage character to let drivers like it even more. Like the original, this automobile has an easy-to-drive engine and provides a pleasant and functional driving experience. The 2025 Morris Minor, like any other contemporary vehicle, comes standard with a plethora of cutting-edge safety measures. Modern driver aids including lane assist, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and rearview cameras are standard on this vehicle. The Morris Minor is well suited to the congested highways of today thanks to these safety features, which also make it stylish. Automated emergency braking and parking sensors provide drivers more confidence, particularly in congested city streets. Drivers can savor the charm of the vintage Morris Minor with the contemporary security features of today without compromising on road safety. Inquiring about the cost of this contemporary artifact. Looking for a fashionable yet practical car? The 2025 Morris Minor is a great option with a base model starting at roughly $30,000. Prices can go as high as $50,000 for the top trim level, which comes with a plethora of extra luxuries and the choice of a more powerful engine. This pricing point puts the Morris Minor in a competitive position within the market, giving purchasers a one-of-a-kind combination of current technology with traditional styling. The official release date is slated for early 2025, and pre-orders are anticipated to begin in the first quarter of that year, so people can't wait to get their hands on this stunning product. This retro-futuristic vehicle could be ideal for you if you want to turn heads wherever you go. To sum up, the Morris Minor 2025 is an exquisite example of how contemporary technology can complement traditional British design. It retains all the features of a contemporary vehicle while being faithful to its heritage. The 2025 Morris Minor is a great choice for anyone who loves classic cars or loves a combination of modern and vintage styles. The 2017 Morris Minor is poised to win over a fresh crop of motorists with its eye-catching good looks, plush cabin, cutting-edge safety systems, and variety of engine options, including electric and hybrid variants. This isn't your average vehicle. It's a bold statement that honors the past while embracing the future. If you're a fan of vintage cars or anything else from the past, you're going to adore today's special feature. In 2025, the legendary Morris Minor, a symbol of British automobile heritage, will make a triumphant return. Fans old and new will love this revived classic for the way it combines classic good looks with cutting-edge technology. Come explore the 2025 Morris Minor with us as we go over its design, interior, performance, and the role it will play in the future of British automotive. Let's begin with a more in-depth examination of its exterior design, which combines elements of innovation with nostalgia. Paying homage to the legendary design that swept the globe in the late 1940s, the 2025 Morris Minor is immediately identifiable. Despite the timeless silhouette, this is not an homage to yesteryear. The designers and engineers have painstakingly brought the car into the contemporary age while keeping its distinctive style. To begin with the front, the 2025 model has a stunningly modernized grille that is based on the original 1948 model, but is more aerodynamic and streamlined in design. The classic round headlights are back, but this time they're equipped with full LED technology for better visibility and less power use. No matter the time of day, the Morris Minor will be easily seen thanks to its daytime running lights and updated headlamp design. Off to one side, the car's diminutive dimensions are a defining feature of the Morris Minor design ethos. Subtle reshaping has improved aerodynamics without drastically altering the original's rounded fenders and smooth contours, with its 17-inch alloy wheels and retro hubcap designs. The 2025 Minor manages to look old while providing modern dimensions and performance. The distinctive round taillights have also been updated with LED illumination for a more modern look at the back. The designers spared no effort in preserving the classic, simple trunk lid, adding an electrical opening as a modern convenience. All things considered, the design brings the classic Morris Minor up to date with modern automobile norms while preserving its endearing features that made it a beloved classic. Inside the 2025 Morris Minor, the driver-centric design is immediately apparent. Despite the obvious vintage vibe from the outside, the interior is packed with modern conveniences and technology. For example, cutting-edge vehicle technology is now seamlessly integrated into the revamped dashboard. Rest assured though, the original model is subtly referenced in many places, with the addition of a modern 10.2-inch infotainment screen. The big circular speedometer that was prominent on the previous Minor's dashboard is now digital. By the way, the infotainment system has all the features you would expect from a car in 2025. The Morris Minor has all the connectivity features of a contemporary automobile, including Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, voice recognition, and a wireless charging pad. And whether you're on a leisurely drive or zipping across town, the Harman Kardon surround sound system will immerse you in the music. Priority has been placed on comfort. The leather seats are heated and have an ergonomic design, making them both comfortable and functional. Incorporating high-quality materials that mirror the car's contemporary goals, the stitching on the seats pays homage to the original Minor's cloth upholstery. Surprisingly for a vehicle of its size, the inside provides plenty of headroom and legroom, particularly for those sitting in the front seats. The combination of modern and antique design elements is at its finest on the steering wheel. With its two-spoke style reminiscent of bygone eras, it belies its up-to-date functionality, which includes adaptive driver aid systems, music controls, and cruise control. The 2025 Morris Minor lives up to its reputation as a reliable vehicle thanks to its powerful engine. This vehicle may have an old-school appearance, but it packs a punch like no other modern sports car. As the need for environmentally friendly vehicles continues to rise, the Morris Minor now offers a first, a choice between an all-electric model and the more conventional internal combustion engine. A 45 kilowatt-hours battery pack provides power for the electric version, allowing it to travel around 250 kilometers on a single charge. Although 160 horsepower from a single electric engine doesn't sound like much, the Morris Minor's lightweight design makes for an incredibly nimble and responsive ride. The electric variant has silent and smooth acceleration, and its rapid torque makes short passes and city driving a snap. For a vehicle in its class, its acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour takes less than 8 seconds. A 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine is also available for the 2025 Minor in case you prefer a more conventional engine sound. Although its 0 to 60 amp time of about 9 seconds is slightly slower than that of the electric model, this engine's 130 horsepower makes it more familiar to those who prefer traditional gas-powered vehicles. Additionally, the car's handling is much better now that it has an independent suspension system. The 2025 Morris Minor confidently corners and provides a pleasant ride, even over difficult terrain, so you won't have to worry about body roll anymore. In instance, the electric model's balanced and grounded sensation is a direct result of the battery pack's low center of gravity. The 2025 Morris Minor, whether you choose the electric or gasoline-powered model, guarantees an enjoyable ride that combines retro style with contemporary conveniences. The 2025 Morris Minor also stands itself for its exceptional level of safety. At contrast to the contemporary model, which is equipped with cutting-edge driver aid technologies, the original car was manufactured at an era when such standards did not yet exist. To keep you safe on the road, this vehicle has adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and blind spot monitoring. Parking in confined areas is a snap thanks to the 360-degree camera system, automatic emergency braking, and pedestrian detection. Notable among its features is the collision avoidance system, which keeps an eye on the road ahead using radar and cameras and can instantly hit the brakes if it senses an impending crash. Drivers may relish in the Morris Minor's historical charm, while benefiting from the current safety features that guarantee a worry-free driving experience. What does the Morris Minor 2025 portend for the long-term health of the British automotive industry? More than a throwback, this vehicle represents the direction that the automotive industry is heading in the future. By fusing classic good looks with state-of-the-art technology, the 2025 Morris Minor proves that British motoring has a lasting legacy. Classic automobile fans and young adults seeking an eco-friendly, technologically advanced ride can both find something to love in this vehicle. The evolution of the car industry is shown by the presence of both electric and internal combustion engine alternatives. The Morris Minor's electric version makes it a progressive option for environmentally concerned drivers, in a market where electrification is becoming increasingly common among manufacturers. Also, it's still accessible to people who prefer the feel and sound of a standard gasoline engine, so it's not completely out of the question. Is the exact date of its release something that interests you as a piece of British automotive history? In the first 3 months of 2025, pre-orders will be available for the 2025 Morris Minor, which is anticipated to be released to the public in the beginning of that year. Looking for a sleek, modern automobile with a classic twist? With a base model starting at roughly $30,000, it's definitely within reach. The price can go up to approximately $50,000 for higher trim levels and an electric version, but many will find that the combination of old and new is worth it. Everyone can find something they love in the new Mini, whether they're big on electric vehicles or prefer a gas engine with a little tweaking. Rather than being a wistful homage to simpler times, this vehicle represents the cutting edge of automotive design going forward. The 2025 Morris Minor exemplifies the lasting history of British motoring with its eco-friendly design, cutting-edge technology, and practical features. What happens when a classic British symbol undergoes a contemporary redesign? Introducing the all-new 2025 Morris Minor, an automobile that expertly combines classic design cues with cutting-edge technology. Settle in, because you're in for a wild journey. Not only will the 2025 Morris Minor impress longtime classic vehicle enthusiasts, but it will also appeal to a younger demographic that values modern conveniences with a touch of traditional style. The original Morris Minor was an inexpensive, modest vehicle made with the intention of reaching a wide audience. Its classic British design, long lifespan, and endearing personality helped it become a fan favorite. It was not uncommon to see a Morris Minor in the driveway of a working-class family or a small company owner in Britain between the late 1940s and the early 1970s. Its low price and high utility made it a smashing success. A basic grille, rounded fenders, and round headlights gave the iconic Morris Minor its endearingly understated look, which drew in drivers. An icon of post-war Britain, it represented more than simply a car. It symbolized perseverance and rejuvenation. The original Morris Minor was one of the most popular British automobiles of all time, selling over 1.5 million units by the time manufacture ceased in 1971. The year is 2025, and the Morris Minor is all fired up and ready to steal the show again. But it's more than that. It's a total reimagining of the Morris Minor, incorporating all the things that made it special while adding state-of-the-art amenities and technology. As soon as you lay eyes on the 2025 Morris Minor, you'll notice its impeccable fusion of vintage and modern design elements. The iconic curving grille and round headlights have been given a more modern makeover, while preserving their core characteristics. The new model is more dynamic and fluid-looking thanks to its elegant flow and outwardly curving prominent lines. The revised appearance is further enhanced by the 2025 model's sleek modern alloy wheels. The original design lacked the chrome accents that now run along the door handles, window trims, and side mirrors, elevating them to an elegant level. With these contemporary touches, the Morris Minor now appears to be a perfect fusion of the modern with the classic, where the past meets the future. For example, the chrome bumper makes the whole thing look more elegant and refined. At the same time, the exterior feels more elegant and polished than before, and the door handles are less bulky. The 2025 Morris Minor's color scheme is one of its most appealing features. A broad variety of bold and subtle colors, including some new shades that bring the car into the modern day, will be available to drivers. If you want to turn heads wherever you go, the Pacific Blue Metallic is the way to go. The 2025 Morris Minor's inside is where the updates truly stand out, even while the exterior pays tribute to the past. The cabin is defined by its tasteful blend of contemporary conveniences with nostalgic accents. For instance, the steering wheel has a leather covering with wooden details, giving you a plusher, more retro vibe that calls to mind the legendary Morris Minor. A digital touchscreen complements the analog-style dials on the dashboard, creating an ideal fusion of the two eras. The vehicle is outfitted with all the latest technology. Whether you're behind the wheel or a passenger, you'll be able to stay connected with features like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a wireless charging pad. Sleek and user-friendly, the 13.4-inch touchscreen provides quick access to the audio/video system, rope finding, and other vehicle settings. The 2025 Morris Minor is well-suited to modern drivers because to its upgraded dashboard, which is a big improvement over the original model's minimalist design. The traditional Morris Minor's appearance is preserved in the velvety leather seats with quilted stitching, which offer a luxury feel. These seats are ideal for both short commutes and lengthy car rides because of their attractive design and exceptional comfort. An extra level of contemporary comfort is offered by the availability of heated and ventilated seats. The inside of the car has been painstakingly designed to provide a sumptuous ride without departing too far from the Morris Minor's signature simplicity and elegance, down to the chrome button finishes and wood-grain console. The backseat is just as comfortable as the fronts, with plenty of headroom and legroom, two things that vintage cars sometimes lacked. The new Morris Minor is more useful and practical than before thanks to its ingenious storage compartments and flexible rear seats. More technology has been integrated into the 2025 Morris Minor's engine compared to its predecessor. The updated model has a powerful turbocharged engine. With its 1.5-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine, you get great gas mileage without sacrificing power or responsiveness on the road. Because of this, the car is not only fashionable, but also functional for regular use. A variety of eco-friendly choices, including hybrid and electric variants, will be offered for the 2025 Morris Minor. Improved fuel economy and reduced emissions are the results of the hybrid model's combination of the turbocharged engine with an electric motor. However, those concerned about the environment could meet a zero-emissions vehicle that doesn't sacrifice flair or performance can choose for the completely electric version. The Morris Minor is now in line with the increasing demand for more environmentally friendly vehicles thanks to its transition to electric and hybrid powertrains. In spite of all these new features, the 2025 Morris Minor manages to keep just the right amount of retro good looks to make drivers long for its simpler, more innocent days. The car's engine runs like clockwork, and it provides a fun and functional driving experience, just like the original. As one would expect from a contemporary vehicle, the 2025 Morris Minor comes standard with a number of cutting-edge safety measures. Lane assist, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and rear-view cameras are some of the cutting-edge driver aid systems that come standard on this vehicle. Thanks to these upgrades, the Morris Minor is both fashionable and secure, making it an ideal choice for the congested roads of today. When navigating city streets, having features like automated emergency braking and parking sensors can alleviate some anxiety. Thanks to these contemporary safety measures, Morris Minor fans may still drive in comfort and style without compromising on road safety. Want to know how much this piece of contemporary history is going for? An economical alternative for those seeking a sleek yet practical car. The 2025 Morris Minor is expected to begin at roughly $30,000 for the base model. Price points can go as high as $50,000 for higher trim levels with more powerful engine options, and a slew of extra luxury extras. At this pricing point, the Morris Minor is able to compete in the market by providing customers with a distinctive combination of traditional styling and cutting-edge technology. With pre-orders slated to commence in the first quarter of 2025, the official launch date is set for early 2025, so those eager to get their hands on this beauty may hold tight. A vehicle like this retro-futuristic beauty could be just what you need to turn heads as you cruise down the road. Finally, the 2025 Morris Minor exemplifies the ideal synthesis of traditional British styling with cutting-edge engineering. All the features of a modern car are there, but it manages to remain faithful to its heritage. If you love antique cars, or just like a little bit of both modern and vintage in your ride, the 2025 Morris Minor is a great pick.